Do you ever find something that you want to recreate in your home and started adding things that they had on their setting that you need to buy to create yours, and then your jaw drops at the price tag of everything together? Well, today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can get that look for less. Hey everyone, it's Terry over at Decorate with Tip and More. Welcome back to Decorate with Us Christmas season 2023. We are going into the master bedroom tomorrow to share with you how we decorate it for Christmas. Now the girls and I are going to be showing a little bit of different videos today. Some are going to be showing crafts, some are going to be showing some prep work that they're going to have to do for tomorrow, and some are just going to do a shopping haul. I'm not for sure what they're doing. I'm making this all up. They might be showing you something way different. But anyway, go up and check out their video. I will have them up in the feed. Now for mine, I'm doing something way different than I even planned. I was going to do a shopping haul. It's going to be kind of like a shopping haul, but a way different shopping haul. So a couple months ago, I went to Rose's discount store, and I brought you along and shared with you what I found that you can decorate with your home on a budget. Well, I'm collaborating with Rose's discount store again, and this time we are going to do something a little bit different. Now, I have been searching for inspiration for my dresser in our master bedroom. I love decorating that in a style that is just really eye-catching, because it's really, besides the bed, it's the next focal point that people look at. So I was scrolling through Instagram and Pinterest, and I stopped in my tracks when I saw Miss Jessica Nicole blog on Instagram. She did a table, Christmas setting on an entry table. And I thought that would be perfect for me to kind of recreate in my own style for Christmas on that dresser. So when Rose's reached out to me and asked me if I would collaborate with them, this was a good opportunity, because when I went to start looking at the items that Jessica used on her entryway table, it was close to $200 to $250 of things that I would have to buy, because I don't have most of those. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go to Rose's and see what I can find. I know I will have to recreate it, but at least I would find something that is a fraction of the cost if I recreated it exactly like Jessica. Before we get started, let me show you what Miss Jessica Nicole's blog setting that intrigued me so much that I want to recreate it in my home. Is that not beautiful, y'all? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love it. So I made a list. I need a vase. I need some greenery. I need a frame. I need a bowl. I need 2 Christmas trees. So let's just start with her vase. I love the style of her vase. I have several vases that probably would come close to hers. I'm using them, and I don't want to take that from where it is now. Here's the vase that I found. Y'all, this was $14.99. I don't like the mosaic glass. It's a pretty vase, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to get the joint compound out and some paint, and you're not going to really tell how this vase looks. I'm going to do a little pottery look and then let that dry. I don't have to do more than 1 coat, and then I'm going to do a painting technique to mimic the vase in my inspirational photo. So I'm just going to take my compound. You've all seen me do this several times, and I'm just going to smear this compound to kind of camouflage the mosaic. I don't want the mosaic. So this should do the trick. I'm going to go ahead and give it just 1 coat. I think that's all I need. And then I'm going to paint it, and then we'll be done with the vase here. So let's look what she has in the vase. She has some twigs and some greenery. In the master bedroom, I kind of want to do all flock and hardly any greenery. So I have already some twigs that I'm going to be probably using in my vase. I've had these for years. I do not know where I got these, probably Hobby Lobby. But anyway, it's just a frosted pick, and I really like that. So I thought, well, I have the twigs, but then I remember my neighbor, my sweet friend, she gave me this a long, long time ago. I've used it for Easter. I've used it for other Christmases. It is battery operated, and it lights up, just like Jessica's twigs. These, now her twigs cost $26.99. I think she got them on Amazon, maybe Target, I'm not for sure. Her greenery, she used a bushel of greenery and then some twigs of cedar leaves, I think. That cost her $36.99 to fill that vase. So since I want to go flocked in the Christmas section, I found this big tree. It looks sad because it was in the bag, but I thought I can take bits and pieces of this tree, place it in the vase, and with the twigs and everything, I can make this look like an arrangement. And this was only $5.99, y'all. That's a pretty good sized tree. It's like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, how sad it looks, but I'm going to make it look pretty. So that saved me a bunch of money as well. So I got all the material for the vase to go to the frame. Here's what she has on the dresser. Now the frame is a beautiful frame, and it has a Christmas scenery. Now you could go online and print out some Christmas scenery with an 8x10 frame or 11x14 frame. I have this that I purchased at Rose's the last time I shopped. It's not really a Christmas frame, but it's got some details of the grays and the whites and the golds. I could use this. Frame closest to what I couldn't find at Kirkland's was $29.99. So I could use this. This was only $9.99. Or I could go a little bit larger than Jessica's and use my thrift store makeover that I purchased $9.99. So we could use this. It's a winter scenery, and my mirror's a lot bigger than hers, so it could hold this frame, but that saved me because it was only $9.99 for each of those. Now let's go to the bowl. Now these bowls I have seen all over the place. Instagram has them all over, and they are very expensive. Her bowl was $39.99. Into the kitchen section in Rose's, and I found this bowl. It has that same feel as Jessica's. And I'm just going to get my joint compound out again, cover this up, and sprinkle some brown paint on it. And I'm going to get that same look that Jessica had. And this bowl was $1.50. I just saw this and I thought, there it is. I know for a fact that I can make this look almost like hers. So this was $1.50. Hers was $39.99. I think that was a win. Let's work on the bowl. I'm going to grab my joint compound. I have several of these tubs of compound because we do so many projects. But I'm just going to do the out part first to get this the way I like it. Make sure it has all the little grooves and everything in it. And then I'll do one thin layer in the inside. I'm just putting a coat of the compound on first. It's going to take some layers because the bowls that I've seen are pretty thick. Putting a little bit of the compound, and we're going to do layers at a time. I don't want to put a lot on at first because I don't want to lose the ripple or the ruffle. I don't know what you would call that. But that's the look that I want, is to keep the detail of the shape of the bowl. That, look, it almost looks like there's already. So I'm going to do a layer of this and let it dry, and then do another layer. And just so let's go to the pears. She put golden pears into her bowl. Cost $55, y'all, for a set of golden pears, and I'm thinking maybe 5 pears in the set. Substituting those $55 pears with $1.50 tubes of gold ornaments. You want to go exactly like her, and you don't want to spend $55 on pears. You can buy the cheap fruit at the Dollar Tree. Buy you some pears, spray paint them gold, save you a lot of money. But I just went ahead, since it's Christmas, we're going to use some gold ornaments or some gray and red ornaments. So if you watch me do my ornaments for the living room Christmas tree, I used the joint compound and black. It made it like a gray textured paint. I'm going to do 2 coats. On the second coat of my ornaments before they dry, I'm going to sprinkle some flour on them, and then I will let them dry. And that's the decoration I'm going to put inside my bowl instead of the gold pears. On these glittery balls, I am just using regular paint, and honestly, they look better than the texture paint I've been using. You know, the joint compound, or even if you add baking soda to your paint. If you buy the glitter ones, you don't need to, because it already gives it a textured look to it. And actually, it's more even, and I like it a lot better. So if you were going to paint your ornaments to make them look more like velvet or a textured paint, get the glitter balls. They look so much better. $1.50 saved me $54, y'all. Okay, and the last thing is the 2 Christmas trees. You see them? I love them. I love them. I love them. Hobby Lobby has them like 50% off now. So the tall tree is only about $10, and the medium tree is only like $5, which is really cheap. I could go out there and purchase them, but to be honest, I don't want that glam type of Christmas tree in my master bedroom. So what I decided to do, instead, I made Christmas tree forms out of poster board in the size I want. I wrapped saran wrap, and these are what I'm going to be using for the form of my Christmas tree, because I can collapse them and pull them out from under the Christmas tree. But I'm going to take the glue and pour it into this bowl. Well, this is pretty nice. They have a little cap that you could put it back in after you're done with your glue. I don't know how much twine I'm going to use, so I'm going to use a whole bottle of glue first, and then we'll add glue to it if I need more twine. Then I'm going to take my twine, I'm going to place it in the glue, and I'm going to use a lot because I got wrapping to do, but I'm just adding all of the twine, or most of the twine. There's 200 feet in this roll. You want to take the glue off of the twine. Let's do the little one first. And you're going to start, you can start anywhere in your tree. I'm going to start at the top, and then I'm going to move that out of the way. And then I'm going to wrap my twine around this starting twine piece, just so that I know that it's good and secure on there. It's not going to unravel. And as I wrap, I'm trying to get one layer, and I'm not covering the whole cone. I want to have it see-through. And once I get it all the way down, then I'm going to kind of go maybe round at the bottom just to give it foundation back there. And now I'm just going to just kind of randomly wrap your twine in a pattern of your choice. I am just kind of crisscrossing it, going over it a couple times in different directions and different patterns. But after it all said and done, and I get everything done and on my dresser, mine will cost $38.97. and Jessica's was $253.44. Do the math. I saved $220. Okay, I have everything drying right now. I have my ornaments painted and flowered. We just got to wait until they're dry to dust them off. I have my bowl. It's still kind of wet. I did sprinkle some brown paint to it. I have my vase. It's drying as well. I love it. And then I have my 2 trees, and I just put them on that to keep them in good form. And I'm ready to go after this is all dry. Y'all, are you ready for the look for less? I am standing in front of my dresser here in the master bedroom. I have all of my makeovers from Rose's discount store, plus some DIYs that I did to create that look for less, to recreate Miss Jessica Nicole blog post. So inspirational. I'm using my cutting board that I made. It's an extra long one. We're going to use that area to decorate with my items. We're going to start with a clean slate, always a clean slate. I'm going to use the vase from Rose's discount store. This is the makeover. Here is the vase that she used. It was from Target, $50. This cost me $14.99, and just a little bit of time it looked more pottery than the mosaic gold. We're going to place that. On hers, she had some white twigs, I think some branches. I'm going to go ahead and use this lighted twig that I had, I don't even know how long ago, but my neighbor gave this to me. I'm going to stick it into my vase. And I'm going to build from there. I'm using this tree that I found at Rose's discount store. We're going to cut it up and use that as branches to go into my vase. I'm going to try to cut it myself, but with my hand, I don't know if I can. I might have to pause this, go to Mr. Tip and have him cut it. But I am just going to be cutting this down from the base of the Christmas tree and try to snip it if I can. Yeah, I'm going to have Mr. Tip cut this out for me. So hold on, I'll be right back. So I knew he can do it. We first cut the tree off of the little base here. That was just wrapped up with the burlap. And I'm going to cut this off. Up in 4 sections, and what I just thought we'd do is just create a little branch with this, a little bundle. Take another piece. This was the top piece, and I'm gonna fluff it out. All right, and then I'm gonna place this on the side here, and I want this to drape down. I don't want it to stick out. All right. Just to give it a little bit of variation of the greenery, she added a single stems. And I am going to use this glistening pine with pine cones. I found this a couple years ago in Ross, and I keep my price on there. I don't know why, but it was only $2.49. So I'm just going to take a little bit, not all of them, and cut them off of the stem and just place these just to give it a little bit of different greenery so it doesn't look so white. Now that we have the arrangement complete, we're going to move on to the frame. So Jessica's frame was a winter type scenery, and it just went so perfectly with her arrangement. I don't have exact frame like she does, but I do have a scenery. It's more of just a bunch of colors. It does kind of look like a lake, but it could look like it's snowing and just a scenery. I could use this, or I could use a larger frame since my mirror is a lot larger than hers, and use the thrift store frame that I gave a makeover to. So what I want to do is try both of them to see which one I like better, and then I'll go from there. So this one would go right in the back. And everything does blend real well, but it's not really a Christmas wintry vibe as I would want. So let's try the thrift store one. Place it in the same place. Like I said, it's a little bit larger, but my mirror is larger, so I think we can handle it. All right, so I'm gonna go with my thrift store makeover. I think it gives it more Christmas touch and feel. So I'm gonna just go with that, and I'm happy with that. Next look that I want to recreate is the bowl sitting on a coffee table book. Now, I don't really have coffee table books, but I do have this decorating book that I keep in my craft room. It's sort of like what Jessica's is, and it does have the burgundy lettering. So I'm going to sit that right there where her book was. And then I'm going to sit my DIY high-end dupe of that bowl that she found at TJ Maxx for $39.99. Mine is a $1.50 plastic bowl with joint compound on it, and then I didn't paint it. I just sprinkled brown paint all over it to make it look more like the one that she found. I just love it. It's not as thick as hers is, but I am stoked at how nice this turned out. So I'm going to place that on my book. And so sitting inside her bowl, she had gold pears, which looked really pretty. I didn't want to spend the $55, or would I spend the $55 for pears? But I did buy gold ornaments at Rose's to substitute for those. But I didn't want gold in my scenery either. So I painted the gold ornaments that I got at Rose's. I did 3 the burgundy, and then 3 the gray concrete look. DIY'd them, and I'm just going to place them in my bowl. I really do like how this is turning out. Awesome! Now we want the 2 Christmas trees that she had. Now hers were from Hobby Lobby. The larger one was $10 right now because they're 50% off. And then the medium size one is about $5. So they were about $15, which would not be bad to go buy and place them in your setting. But I wanted to even go a little bit less than that, trying to give you the look for less, right? So I took some twine and Elmer's glue from Rose's and made my own little Christmas trees. This right here cost $5 for both of them. Now I did embellish them with some bits and pieces that I had already on hand. I just wanted to dress them up just a little bit, but we're gonna place them on this side of the setting and call it done. So I hope you enjoyed watching me do the look for less today in our master bedroom, taking an inspirational high-end setting and make it affordable so you can enjoy it in your home. Look past those things on the shelf and use a little bit of imagination. You never know, it could be a jewel in the rough. So let me know in the comments what you think about my setting versus the one that I found on Instagram. Check out the other girls to see what type of prepping they are doing in their master bedroom, and then come back tomorrow and see how I decorate our master bedroom for Christmas 2023. I enjoy having you here. I hope you enjoy being here. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless. See you tomorrow.